and welcome back to yesterday's wishes. Today I'm going to jump right into it and tell you all about my guide dog because this is the guide dog tag. Okay, so I've got my Mac on my lap and I've got voiceover on and I'm going to read some questions out and answer them. What is my guide dog's name? All of you guys probably know that by now. It's Olga, O-L-G-A. I love it. I kind of didn't like it at the start. I was a bit like, oh, I don't know whether to call her Orla or Ola or something like that. But I absolutely love it now. I couldn't imagine her being called anything else. What is the breed of my guide dog? She is a Labrador Retriever cross. How old is my guide dog? She's currently 3, but on the 31st of May, which I don't know if I'm putting this video up before that or after that, but she'll be 4. Probably she'll be 4 when this video goes live. So my baby's growing up. I don't like it. She can't. Please feel sorry for me and like. Where was my guide dog trained? She was trained in Leamington Spa, United Kingdom, in the guide dog training centre for a year. She was a puppy walker. Well, she wasn't a puppy walker herself. She was a puppy and she was being walked by a puppy walker. That's the first stage of a guide dog's training. And then she came to me after 15 months, all cute with little cute big paws, and she's just so cute. Anyway, she's getting old now. Alice said she saw a grey bit on her chin. When did I qualify with my guide dog? I qualified, I'm really bad with dates. You guys probably know this if you've been watching my channel. When did I qualify with that? I think it was 2014. Ollie, can you shed some light on this subject?
2013.
I was 18.
2013.
Was it?
Yeah.
Am I that old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it 2013?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
We've only been doing yesterday's wishes for a little while.
Yeah, because my guide dog videos were like the first ones. So yeah, 2013. That is so weird. So March 2013, I qualified with her. I qualified within 2 weeks of having her, which apparently, according to my trainer Emma, that was really quick. So I was really happy with that. So March 2013, I qualified. Is he or she my first guide dog? Yes, she is. And I never wanted to leave me. I think I want to give her a tablet that makes her live for infinity. Yeah, okay. Can you make that happen? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Summarise my guide dog's personality in 5 words. Crazy. Actually, scratch that. Insane. Very cheeky. Like, I remember going to an event where I was talking a couple of years ago, and I think I'd had her for like 4 or 5 months maybe, and the guide dog people were there at their stand like promoting guide dogs, and we went over and I think one of her early trainers were there and they said, oh, is that Olga? She qualified then. So I think she was really cheeky to the point of just about qualifying, which I find absolutely just really funny because I do have to keep her in check. I mean, any guide dog you'd have to keep in check, but she is insane sometimes, like no. Yeah, she even has like a halty that goes around her face because sometimes she like sniffs and stuff, but obviously all good dogs sniff and all guide dogs sniff, but you just have to keep it to a pattern. I think Olga knows that she can try it on, but then I'm like, no. And then she goes back to being cute again and obedient, and then off the harness she's insane. But this is not 5 words. Let me just think. So cheeky and insane, beautiful. I really genuinely think she has a beautiful personality, and she is really obedient when she's got the harness on. Like, she really does want to please me, and she does. Apparently she like looks up at me like, are you okay, Mom? Are you okay? So she really does do that. And the last one I'd say is just loving. I definitely would say she's loving, and we have lots of snuggles, so yeah. What's the best thing about my guide dog? I think her, basically in the park when she goes for a free run, which is her walk that she has with my pet dog Bella, she is known to just put her tail up and be like, yeah, I'm me, I'm flirty, I'm this, and she just like this sassy walk and like wags her like bum like she's like prancing, and she does this like, ooh, yay, like run, and it's just so cute, and I just love her. Like, I know the feel of her ears, and I used to see my pet dog Bella's ears like flop in the wind, and I think that visual image of Olga doing that is just so cute. Yeah, everyone loves her so much. She's so sassy on a walk. She's like, I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to you. What's the funniest thing she's ever done? Ollie?
I don't know. There's been moments where we just started laughing at
Oh my god! Okay, I can tell you a funny story. Me and Ollie were like just sitting down on the sofa, and Olga comes up to us, sits down, and then just goes, and we were like, Olga, did that just come out of your bum? Like, what? We just burst out laughing because apparently she was like really full on looking Ollie right in the eye when she did it, and it was just so funny. It was like a had to be their moment. What else is there?
I don't know.
She's just so funny. I love her so much. Just several funny quirks she has, like, you know, when she wants the toilet, when she like puts her chin on you, like, and that's just really cute, you know, when she wants everything. Oh, and the fact that like we call down the stairs, we go karate, and she knows instantly that that's a carrot, a carrot. Yeah, she loves it, and she just comes like, oh my god, I love carrots. Oh, what else? Oh, I think that the last funny thing she does is like moan, like not moan, but like I can tell when she doesn't like being somewhere, because she's like under her breath. Just like, oh, you're not happy bunny today, are you? Like, I can so sense like her mood in the day, and I'm like, I literally sometimes have conversations with her like, babe, I know you're really like stressed today, but we can do this, hang in there. Has my guide dog got me into any embarrassing situations? I can think of one time when me and Ollie had just finished a meeting for a closer shoot after we, actually no, oh that was a bad day. Basically it was the hottest day of the year in Brighton, and me and Ollie went to a meeting with Zoe, Zoella Sugg, and the closer team and Zoe's management, and in the actual hotel, Olga farted, like when Zoe was saying hi to me, and it was the most smelly fart, wasn't it, Ollie?
Yeah.
Like, it was just really embarrassing. And then when we were coming out of there, after we were saying bye to Zoe, we were in Victoria Station in London after we'd like got the train from Brighton or whatever, and it was so hot, so this is just totally unlike Olga. Like, she doesn't do this at all. Like, she's such a nervous toileter, like she won't go to the toilet if she doesn't know where she is. So this was like to the point where she probably was just so hot that she just couldn't stand it anymore, and she pooped right in the middle of Victoria Station. And me and Ollie were just like, it's the hottest day of the year. Our dog's just pooped in the middle of Victoria Station. Let's put napkins over it. No, we got some people to like say our dog's pooped, like, we've got poo bags, we're gonna do it, but there's still gonna be a smear on your thing, so sorry. And then this cleaner came in with napkins, and we were like, sorry, bye. Oh, another embarrassing moment. I remember being in history, and she just chewed the doorstop, the wooden doorstop, and my teacher was just a bit like, oh, you're having a nice time there, Olga. That was less embarrassing, but yeah, that's funny. What is my guide dog like on harness? She is really, really good. My only concern is when she sees another dog. She does keep going, but she like looks and keeps walking that one way, but her head's the other way. And then once the dog's out of vision, she's like, yeah, I'm back to it. But literally, I've tried to train this out, but I think it's literally just gonna be a thing that she grows out of because she's just so hyper. I mean, she's nearly 4 and she still does it. So let's hope. Let's hope, guys. Let's praise the Lord. What are some of my guide dog's quirks? I've sort of said them all already. Like, she eats carrots, she puts your chin on people, she farts and stares at you. Like, when me and Ollie are talking in the flat and like I've had her on the sofa and she just gets off on her own accord and she's like, I'm sick of you two chatting, like, I want bed. So she just goes off to bed on her own, which is really funny, and it happens every night at the same time. It's really funny. Me and Ollie are like, okay, bye, Og. What else is there on?
The water biting.
Oh yeah. This is such a funny quirk. In the summer when we have the hose and like one of us are watering the plants, Olga like eats the water coming out the hose like it's like a rope or something, and I'll link my ice bucket challenge down below because you can see her doing it there. She's like, and she like treats the water flow as a toy or something. I think she thinks it's a solid object. It's hilarious. Where does my guide dog seem to work the best? Definitely in busy places. She is such a city dog. I think she was matched to me because I do a lot of walking, and I do like a lot of shopping. I mean, I have a beauty channel. So yeah, she does definitely work best in areas that are busy. What's her favourite thing to do when off harness? Go into my mum's garden and pull at her bushes. Like her rose bushes, whatever, she just pulls at them. And I've really tried my hardest to stop her doing this, but she loves it so much that it's just become a habit. Now my mum is actually thinking of getting a fence so the dogs can only go on the concrete and not actually on the grass without our permission in the garden. So Olga, you snooze, you lose. Has she ever done anything that goes beyond the call of duty? Ollie? Am I in focus? Has she though?
I don't know. Has she?
I don't think she actually has, which is really sad to say.
You've never had a moment where she's needed to go beyond the call of duty?
No, which is lucky. I don't know. I mean, this is a morbid story, but she's been attacked once by a dog, hasn't she? Basically, this dog attacked her, and it was, I don't know what it was called, but the bus came as she was getting attacked, and I just like sort of grabbed her and ran on the bus as best as I could because people were like, love, the bus is here. So I was like, ah, and then I just started crying because she was just shaking. Anyway, that's really sad. That's not beyond the call of duty. That's like what an owner should do, but I just, yeah, that was a couple of years ago. That is it for the questions. I hope I answered them a-okay. Yeah, if you want to know any more about Olga, I'm always happy to have questions. If you guys are getting guide dogs and you want to know more about them, obviously I've got loads and loads of guide dog videos on yesterday's wishes, so I will link a couple down below for you to go check out. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and comment down below what your favourite thing is about your dog, or if you don't have a dog, tell me what breed you would love to have. Bye guys!